Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Tonight's ice cream review are CoolHaus's holiday flavors. Unfortunately, only 3 out of the 4 holiday flavors from CoolHaus will be reviewed in this video because for some reason, my Fresh Market has not stocked the eggnog flavor as of yet. If for some reason I track it down and it is worth mentioning, I will let you guys know on Instagram. I'll tell you if it's really good. But for today, I'm going to be eating pumpkin pie cheesecake, which I've had already. I'll get to that in a second. Chocolate peppermint animal cookie and brown butter gingerbread cookie. Now, let's start off with the pumpkin pie cheesecake flavor. I've already had it once. I'm gonna revisit it. I've only mentioned it. I've only talked about it on Instagram, so I figure I owe it to you guys in video form to talk about this flavor because it's pretty good. I myself, believe it or not, am pumpkined out. We're in minter. We're in full minter swing here. I don't really care about pumpkin anymore. I want the gingerbread, you know. I want the chocolate peppermint. All the things chocolate peppermint. It's minter. You know, sugar cookie. Any kind of Christmas cookie, frankly. But pumpkin, I'll be good until about August next year. Nevertheless, this is one of the 4 flavors. I'm going to talk to you guys about it because I know some of you out there still got a hankering for some pumpkin stuff. So this is a pumpkin and cream cheese ice cream with a graham cracker crust swirl. On description alone, it sounds a lot like Ben & Jerry's pumpkin cheesecake. Taste-wise, they're very, very similar. Unfortunately, this pint doesn't have a ton of that graham cracker crust swirl because the last pint I had a lot of it. The graham cracker crust swirl is not like Ben & Jerry's, really. It's more akin to Turkey Hill's graham cracker crust swirl and their pumpkin pie flavor. Not a bad thing, it's just different. Base-wise, same issue here as Ben & Jerry's. It's labeled pumpkin pie cheesecake. It just tastes like pumpkin pie to me. There's not enough tartness to make it a cheesecake flavor, just like Ben & Jerry's. Just as good though as Ben & Jerry's version. Solid pumpkin ice cream. I'm gonna give this one 7 yosses out of 10, and that'll be the last yos rating you hear for a while. Let's move on. Next up is brown butter gingerbread cookie. This is a buttered brown sugar ice cream with a gingerbread cookie swirl. Let's start off with the positives here. No shortage of gingerbread cookie in this one at all. It's less a swirl and just a smattering of gingerbread cookie, really. Unfortunately, because the little chunks are so small, you never really get a lot of gingerbread flavor here. Furthermore, the buttered brown sugar ice cream doesn't taste like buttered brown sugar at all. It tastes fine, but really, given what's on the label here, I expected a much different flavor. This one is a big disappointment for me because I should know better by now. CoolHaus, look, this might seem harsh, but CoolHaus's ice cream sandwiches are always better than their pints. It's just the way it is. Sure, there's some bright spots here and there, but for the most part, it's very, very hit or miss and usually miss. This is a miss for me. I want to keep eating it just to see if it gets better, but I know I'm going to be disappointed. The flavor here is not brown butter. It is not gingerbread. It's not bad, but I want gingerbread. I want brown butter. Okay, got my hopes up. You broke my heart. Therefore, this gets a 5 out of 10. Last but certainly not least, chocolate peppermint animal cookie. Chocolate peppermint ice cream with frosted animal cookies. If nothing else, CoolHaus should get points for even attempting this flavor. Very innovative, very unique, but it's not just about the idea, okay? It's about the execution. Let's see if they pulled it off. All right, once again, I don't want to be a negative Nancy, so I'm going to start off with the positives. Space ice cream is great. Great chocolate peppermint balance here. Doesn't taste like toothpaste. Strong chocolate flavor while it's still bringing in those notes of peppermint. But these mix-ins, man. What is up with these mix-ins? So when it says frosted cookies, frosted animal cookies on the label, I expected some cookie chunks, not cookie granules. And is there even icing on these things? There's a bunch of little tiny nuggets like that spread throughout here, but they're essentially flavorless. And yet again, I'm disappointed. It's It's a good chocolate peppermint ice cream, and in theory, could have been a great flavor, but the execution, once again, that's where you get the points. And CoolHaus screwed the pooch on this one. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10 as well, if for nothing else than the strength of the base. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but CoolHaus, just stick to the sandwiches, please. Look, these aren't bad, but they're just, for the most part, very mediocre products. The pumpkin pie cheesecake is the strongest of the three, but given my experience with the other two flavors, I don't really want to spend the gas and the money to purchase the eggnog flavor to try that, because I feel like it's going to be more of the same. If you're going to try any of the three, give pumpkin pie cheesecake a flavor. And as always, don't let my opinion stop you. If you want to try these other two flavors and give the eggnog a shot, by all means, go for it. Your mileage is going to vary, but just don't get your hopes up, because they're just nothing special. IMO. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.